The problem is that right now I believe that Ron is the better player, and nothing's going to change that. The only person that can change that is right here. If you honestly put anyone on a pedestal, then you're already going to have an experience. You're going to have some difficult experiences against opponents. If you put anyone on a pedestal, then you might as well just hang it up because you're not going to be able to beat them. You have to take the bull by the horns, find their faults. They are human like anyone else. And that's all you have to do, is raise yourself up. A certain comfort zone soar toward playing correctly, grabbing space, an equal amount of space, having equal chances to win, not letting yourself fall behind in any manner, way, shape, or form by gambiting a pawn unsoundly, like in the Stafford Gambit, but simply playing good zone sword toward playing correctly, grabbing space, an equal amount of space, having equal chances to win, not letting yourself fall behind in any manner, way, shape, or form.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, grasshoppers. That was unusual. All right, we found the root of that particular source. There was an echo in the back. I apologize. Let's see if the stream makes it. We may actually delete the stream. You never know. If the stream doesn't cut it, we're going to have to do it. But let's go on to one of the Magnificent Five. We've got Boleslavsky and Bronstein, by the way. Boleslavsky and Bronstein, Geller and Gligorich, and Miguel Najdorf. Now, these were the Fang generation of their era. No, Atif the Great, where are you, buddy? Unless he went to the stream. And now he is paused. That is not good. But we can check some of our recent games on this front anyway. Let's head back to let's fit this in here with so the drawback that I have with starting the stream late is unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, but so have I. I'll probably clip off the beginning of that stream if I have to. It only matters on YouTube. Are you back, Atif? Long time? No, sorry. Hopefully he's not that embarrassed that he's not going to come back. So he had beaten Viking, who I have to commend yesterday, played almost a serious portion of the day, a very, very serious portion of the day. He was unstoppable. We just have to work with Viking to get his game. What's the right word? In line. Going to give him an alignment. It's really all it takes is to, actually, that's not really all it takes. There's so much that it takes. I'm going to eliminate that phrase from my diet. Really all that it takes, or that's really what you need to know, or there's no substitute, really. NGL really has to go. Really. So meanwhile, let's throw on some tunes. Excellent. Atif is back. What in the world is going on? This is not necessarily my cup of tea. I'm going to go for it. Let's switch up the music just a little bit. All right, Atif wants to play a Sicilian. I actually believe that c5, if you're a Sicilian player, is the best move against knight f3. But no, we do not exchange twice here. I'm not sure what we are doing unless someone else got a hold of his phone. Let's just continue along the same vein. The same vein of development. David Bronstein. I would definitely pencil him in for 100 games. I'm not sure what he expects me to do. If I play the move b3, and it's possible that he could get something on me. Still not sure what he's up to in this respect. Let's just put more pressure on that particular diagonal. Wasn't that interesting? Where are you headed? I have been under the weather a little bit. For the past few days, I think I need Tuesdays and Wednesdays off. Although I'm not entirely positive. I can't remember what happened on Tuesday. I was having trouble getting out of bed, aches, what I thought was and could be a fever. Seems a little loud to me, the music, so let me just check. Bring it down a notch. Interesting. That was very interesting. We're going to continue on that same vein. Whoa. We're going to continue on the same vein of loosening him up. Alrighty. Oh. What in the world, sir? I'm like facing mate and everything on that side of the board, and I'm not entirely positive that I want to be there. I think Atif is at work as well. Let's head back and grab a quick computer analysis of that situation. since we have a real game on our hands. I'm not sure how well I played that at all. That was pretty sketch. I'm very disappointed, but the Lunar New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. We'll do a Happy New Year stream later. New Year's resolutions, new Lunar New Year's resolutions. Setting a schedule and sticking to it. Since COVID, I streamed almost every single day without missing a beat.
Akan Lashkar said, where should I put my efforts on?
It depends on your strength.
Akan Lashkar said, mostly on opening IG.
Well, unfortunately, that is a tremendous waste of time unless you are already a player that does not need to ask me where you should put your efforts. Number one, people do not know how to play chess because they do not know how to convert winning games. If you want to convert a winning game, this is where we go back to the old Russian adage.
Said, really?
Really. Because you have no control over what's going to happen in the opening, but you do have control over your process for finding a good move. No matter how bad the position is, we'll always reach bad positions. What you need to do is find the best move in every position and master the process of finding the best move. So, the old Russian adage is study the end games. Know your destination. Know where you want to be. And by that token,
Akan Lashkar said, yes.
By that token, there are three ways to reach a successful endgame. Either by building and taking on more space by controlling the center and improving the placement of your pieces, and you'll have a better endgame, ultimately, based on your pawns being closer to queening than your opponent's pawns. Or B, tactically, the greater space, greater options, greater mobility will give you, literally give you opportunities to win material through the use of tactics, which will win material, and then you'll reach a winning endgame. These are the areas in which you should spend your efforts.
Akan Lashkar said, is there any tournament today?
There's always a tournament. Let me just throw in the, we are currently in the Bullet Arena, in the 960 Dojo. We are currently, I think Ron has done some studying. I'm not too pleased about this. Ron has done some studying. Where are you going?
Akan Lashkar said, I'm gonna beat you tomorrow. I'll give my everything in our next game, I promise.
It's not about beating me. It is about beating yourself. Finding your path. It is very important for you to find your path. What in the world? Can I do it that way? No, huh? Fine. Can I do it that way? Oh no. I forgot one very healthy ingredient in the mix. But he's taking with check. And now, of course, Ron has managed to take over second place. And, as usual, we must run. I feel like I was actually quite better in that position. I sacrificed 2 pawns. Ron made one unhealthy move. And I knew that I was doing very, very okay here. A5 was dubious. I should have just continued on my plan. Right? Knight on B to D5. Queen takes B7, rook E7. And that was my plan. Just to continue with the activity. So he played a wasted move. Forced me back on path. And now, instead of knight G3, plays rook on E to D8. And not giving up that pawn was probably best. I don't know why I thought that that there was a pin if I put myself on a dark square. The rook is doing a great job. I'm going to have to look at this. I'm going to have to re-examine this some more later.
Akan Lashkar said, by the way, I won the U19 district tournament this year and I am selected for state tournament.
Nicely done, Akun. Akun Lasker. If you've not already checked out in the amazing power of 1,000 best of the best. Playing over the games of good players, there is no substitute. Basically, learning exactly what you need to do from the best and picking apart good players.
Also got rating in Blitz, Rapid and Classical on Fight.
Nicely done. Please check in on Discord if you haven't already. If you have not yet already, please check out, or, of course, I'm also available on other social media. I rarely answer Twitter quite as much. But we will see. In any event, thank you all for being here. Trying to decide where I do have to run to school. This is a very important week. As far as laying the groundwork for the following year, setting goals, etc. Everyone is playing IRL these days. It's rather crazy. We've got the Blitz Arena coming up. I would love to say that I want to be in it, but I cannot guarantee that. Let's just see what the standings were in the David Bronstein. Thank you so much, Ron, for being here. Namaste. I do have to run. I have less than 2 minutes.
Lashkar said, walk anyway.
Yes, no worries. Congratulations, though.
Akan Lashkar said,
Absolutely.
I joined.
We have an IRL tournament section for in real life events where we try to keep track of each other's progress and share games. If we're not afraid of letting each other know who we are, that is. Everyone knows who I am. I've resigned myself to being a relatively public figure well before I was ever a streamer. People knew me around the world before I was a streamer. Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Cheers and ciao. Make the most of your day. Set your schedule. Know your destination and follow it.